y'all? Welcome back to West Seattle. It's Ben back to take my first look at the Ion Max from Storm. So this is the younger but bigger, stronger brother to the original Ion Pro that came out this last year. One of my favorite balls that I've been throwing. Smooth, controllable, predictable, definitely benchmark. But this one has a different profile. We'll get to that in just a sec. Before we do that, I brought along some of its potential friends, the Harsh Reality and the X-Cell, two of my favorite strong, heavy oil balls that I've been using in the last year. And let's find out what we're working with today. On lane 23, we are rolling on a longer, heavier shot. So it's not our traditional house shot. Perfect for testing out some of these big snow tire balls. And just as a wild guess, we'll start where I might think I should be for the Harsh Reality. We'll see if I'm right. That's close. Big, strong, heavy oil monsters like these, they want to eat oil. They need oil. Strong weight blocks, lots of traction. They're built to handle that stuff. The Harsh Reality, 248054 with an 019 intermediate diff. Lots of big all around. So another one. That one got the 10 out. Maybe not as great as I would have liked, but got it out. They probably score up a little bit more. So let's do that. 902 Reserve Blend. It's certainly handled heavy oil for me just fine on pretty much everything I've put it on, so big fan of it. I'm squaring up just one right with my feet and my eyes. There it is. So, Harsh Reality solid. Now let's take a look at what is perhaps my favorite ball of 2024, the X-Cell. Heavy oil ball, but it's got some versatility, actually. Same spot as the Harsh. Yeah, super smooth. It gets down the lane a little bit longer than the Harsh Reality does, and so because of that, it doesn't die as often by reading a little too much in the front. Stores a little bit more energy, but still overall is nice and smooth and round and everything that I want from one of these things. Let's throw another one. Just like with the Harsh, I'll square up one. The X-Cell has been good to me this year. Shot 800 with it, averaged almost 250 for about a month and a half through several leagues. So, big fan of this one. High contender for best ball of the year for me. But there is still time on the clock because enter the Ion Max. So, Ion Max, first shot with it, stand in the same place. I drilled it, layout on the screen here, to roll pretty rolly, not too much back end. Yeah, that's kind of what I got there. Looks cool going down the lane though, doesn't it? I like the white. So what do we got going on? Again, 247, 055, 014. Interesting numbers. Low RG gets into a spinner early. 055, massive flare potential. About twice as much flare potential than the Ion Pro. They added a flip block to the end of the core and it doubled the diff, so kind of cool. But the intermediate diff stayed the same. So when it stands up in the back end asymmetrically, it on paper shouldn't be too forward. It can be a little more round and continuous. Let's throw another one from there. Yeah, that kind of just floats and gets there. Pretty nice, really controllable. You know, by just adding that puck to the bottom of the core and doubling the flare, it really did change the way this ball rolls compared to the Ion Pro. Let's throw one more, kind of like it. Threw that one out to the friction a bit just to see if it's gonna jump on me. It doesn't. I'd watched a couple of other videos ahead of drilling mine of some other people drilling theirs, and I did see a little bit of snap, and I kind of wanted something a little more rolly, and so I threw that PSA a little closer to my PAP, so a little further away from my thumb, gets it into a roll a little earlier. Let's move a couple left. See if it wheels the lane on heavier wheel. It almost looks better from there, like that. I would have thought that with how smooth and round it was with the first couple of shots, it might have been a little lazy, just being totally transparent, getting to the pocket. It wasn't at all. It just goes to show you that these snow tire covers like NRG Solid, which is super proven over a decade now, it eats oil, it needs oil, feeds on oil, thrives in oil. Let's move 2 left off that. Oh no, X-Cell, you have some competition. Well, one thing is they are kind of different though. The X-Cell does get down the lane a little longer. It's good to know that. I can see that too. This reads quite a bit earlier. NRG Solid has always done that. And again, it's proven. It's been on balls, let's see, to the best of my memory, it was first on I think the Virtual Gravity Nano, and then came the High Road Nano, and the IQ Tour Nano, and the Marvel S. I think the Vivid was before some of those balls too, so it's been on some Storm pieces in the past, and people have really loved it, myself included. Let's move 2 left now. I'm now sliding at 38. All right, I wanted to like this ball. I thought the colors looked cool. I love the Ion Pro. The smell is really yummy, but you never really know, right? This one's the real deal. Gotta keep going left, right? You can barely even see me in the camera viewfinder now. All right, I'm gonna move 2 more left. Heck, we'll move 3 more left. So I'm sliding in the gutter now. Okay, that might be its limit. Especially this is heavier and longer of an oil pattern. But the fact that it even got there, came close to shaking out that 710, good stuff. You know, I'm just too tempted. I want to throw one more from there. Slow it down just a tad. Give it a fraction more time to get there. There it is. You saw the 710 kind of dancing again, but got a little more direct, gave it a little bit more time. So, receptive to speed and hand changes. That's really good for a big snow tire ball like these. Now let's go the other way. I'm gonna move right. 5, 10, 15, 18 boards from where I just threw it. Let's area check here. Okay, not the line that I would want to be playing with a ball like that on a pattern like this. Let's see how the mixer though. Pleasantly surprised and pleased with the Ion Max. So let's do some comparisons then. Harsh reality, back into it. If I slide in the gutter with this one, let's see what it does. Yeah, I mean, I eked it out right, but it also got in the friction a little steep. Whereas with that ball, I think it would have come back. The higher intermediate diff of the harsh reality gives it the stand up and roll a little more forward. So if you miss right from super deep like that, it's gonna roll forward and maybe miss the head pin like that did. Again, playing a stupid line too, but just to kind of show what these balls can do, maybe what they're meant to do. Ideal line for the harsh is probably 6 more to the right of that. Right about here. Yeah, exactly. So that one, again, has been my go-to for the heaviest oil stuff. You know, the X-Cell can handle heavy oil for sure, but how I prefer to use it is more of a medium ball, or as a step down from the big snow tire oil-eating monsters. It's that lower intermediate diff, I think, that shows me it's kind of more of a stronger medium ball. So the versatility of the X-Cell is just a little greater in that regard, because it's not meant for kind of one purpose. Same spot as the harsh. Yeah, so again, we're still on heavy oil, longer oil. I'm squared up a little bit more. That was that squared up line from the harsh. You can see that energy down lane just a little bit more because it's not standing up too strong and rolling too forward. It's a little rounder. Let's throw one more at the X-Cell. Let's go 2 left. And all these balls are finished at the same grit, 2000. Yeah, so leading candidate as of now for my favorite ball of this year. But let's jump back into the Ion Max. Ion Max. Earlier, rollier. Rollier a lot because of the layout. Earlier because of the cover. From that same 2 left spot we just threw the X-Cell. Yeah, so you can see that it's not getting down the lane as long as the X-Cell does. It's a lot earlier, so it's getting offline a little sooner. Means I should move a little bit left. Ooh. These snow tire balls are starting to eat some of that oil. The shot out there is breaking in just a little bit. Let's move one more left. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I really like it. It's gonna be hard to pick. Fortunately, I think they have differences so that I could probably use a couple of them in different scenarios. I think when I need to deal with oil at the front part of the lane, Ion Max might be my choice. See, rollier, smoother. When I need to get through maybe a little developing friction on a lane, X-Cell. And I think when I need something that balances both of those, pick harsh. Yeah, it's a good one. Got that 10 out just fine. What 10? I'm liking it. There might be 2 of these snow tire balls in my end of year video. We'll see. I'm really curious to try this on some harder patterns, which we'll be getting to on Monday here at West Seattle in our Challenge Sport League. Ooh. Because I think that rounder, rollier, tumblier idea is what's going to separate that from some of the more erratic, stronger balls. At least to start. Then I move into something like an X-Cell. Let's throw one more. Yeah, all right, well, Ion Max, definitely one of my favorite big, strong balls that I've had a chance to roll in recent memory. Right up there with these favorites of mine. I think because I tend to like the rollier, rounder shape for everything, that one might end up coming out a little bit more than some of these other ones. But then I got the versatility of the X-Cell that allows me to use it in more situations. So I guess we'll find out as I bring these out in house shot leagues, sport shot stuff, some tournaments, which one starts to become more of my go-to. Maybe both. We'll find out. But for now, that's all I got. We'll see you in the next one.